Shannon Tremellen joins us now from Sportsbet. Shannon, thanks for your time, mate.
Cheers.
We all want to know what you're doing with your slot for the Phoenix in a couple of weeks' time, because you've won it the last couple of years with the wonder girl of the sport. Well, she's fast. She trialled here on Friday. It was D-Day for her from the Greenos anyway. They wanted to see her deliver a performance that told them that she still wants to race and wants to race at the highest level. What did they tell you after that trial?
Yeah, I mean, look, Cal's reaction afterwards obviously sort of told a bit, hoping, I think, from both sides that she was going to go a touch quicker. But then again, it wasn't too far off the mark, and we saw in the trial, she obviously was denied the rail late in the trial, and she eventually pushed through to win 29.35. Would have seen her the third fastest qualifier for tonight's Melbourne Cup, so still a very fast run.
Georgie, what did you make of this trial? Would you send her around again in the Phoenix?
I think so. I would, only because she reminds me a little bit of almost like a LeBron James. Yeah, is she at her best? Cal is openly saying that, no, she's not. She's probably 2/10 off it, but is she still very, very good? Of course. I mean, not many greyhounds can run 29.35. I just think I know for Sportsbet it means more than just theatre, but I think it would be an unbelievable way to end what has been an incredible chapter in her career.
Oh, certainly it would be a dream for her to do the three-peat. But yeah, we're obviously aware that we want to do everyone justice and do the right thing. So that's why we decided not to rule a line through her immediately and give this decision the credit that it needs.
And the scenes last year, Shannon, on course, I seen one guy jump a fence like a Kentucky show horse when she won.
Yep.
Even leading up to the Phoenix last year, she had a couple of unplaced performances. People were doubting her from a wide draw. And then she just went bang on the night.
Absolutely. I think even coming into the first Phoenix, plenty of doubters. She was so young, inexperienced. Came out and got the job done last year from a pretty tricky draw. Managed to get it done again. So, and I think Andrew Gunner's going to be rapt that you mentioned the fence jump.
Yeah, that was yeah, that's right.
So whose decision is it? Is it Sportsbet's or is it the Greenos?
Oh, it's a team decision.
Yeah.
This is team all the way, so yeah.
Well, it's a... From a sporting fan and from a journalist point of view, it would be the perfect fairy tale, and the build-up would be quite unbelievable, I reckon. Anyway, if you got her in the Phoenix, this is her final race. She made the Phoenix, like those scenes when she won her first Phoenix, when they brought down the marquee, basically, the punters, because the Sportsbet punters actually won. I think you choose some lucky punters, and they won about 7,000 or something.
So, yeah, we've shared the spoils with some lucky customers of ours each of the first 2 years, and that'll be the case again this year.
And she's one of those greyhounds, Georgie, as well, is that, and we keep on saying it, but she loves the big stage, and I think she's got an appreciation for it as well, and she knows that big crowd and that rowdy group dressed in blue are cheering her on.
Oh, absolutely.
And when you don't think she's at her best, like last year, she jumps and she makes them catch her. And she's a big-time player. And if she drew box number one all of a sudden in a Phoenix, she'd nearly start favourite.
Oh, I'm not sure she'd start favourite, but she'd certainly come into the race a little bit. You know, more than for anyone, and I'm not sure what you're thinking, Shannon, I'd love for her to go around for Cal and Jackie, just so they can enjoy the last 2 weeks, because there's been a lot of pressure on them when you get a champion like her.
Absolutely.
You know, he talks about sleepless nights when she didn't make a Melbourne Cup final. So I just love it for them, because they've handled the pressure really well. And almost in the lead-up, it could be like a bit of a farewell tour for her.
They've been all class. It's been a real pleasure dealing with them over the past couple of years for the two Phoenix preparations and the Sandgroper, of course. So, look, yeah, we think very highly of them, and that's why this decision very much involves them, and it's very much a team decision.
Shannon, just look down the barrel and say we're announcing, well, she's fast for this year's Phoenix.
I'd love to do that for you, Gareth.
She's $1.10, Shannon. She's heading to the Phoenix. It would be the perfect situation if she, and we keep on saying it, we're trying to talk you into it and putting pressure on Sportsbet, but I think if Cal and Jackie give you the green light, it'd be pretty hard to say no.
We'll certainly give it the consideration it deserves, and next week.
What else have you got in mind?
Probably. Look, we've obviously given her preparation. We've had to think. What if? So look, in fairness to the greyhounds and their connections of the ones we've been thinking about, I won't drop names.
It's been a tough media conference here for you today, Shad.
But yeah.
All right.
Announcement will be soon enough.
Played a straight bat beautifully here, isn't he? Yeah.
And Georgie's happy because RSN's got big parade.
Big energy.
Big energy, sorry, yeah.
Well, just quickly on it too. A friend of mine said to me, "Well, what else does she have to prove?" But it's not about that with how she's fast.
No.
I think it's just a perfect ending, win, lose or draw for her next week. So whatever Cal's decision is, and Sportsbet's, it'll be the right one.
She'll get carried off the track anyway.
Oh,
and
can
a
you
big
imagine?
round of applause. Shannon, thanks for joining us, mate. We wish you the best of luck with that decision, and bring on the Phoenix and enjoy Sportsbet Melbourne Cup.